What up? I want to talk about the trade I took, and today I received my last FTMO payout, which is, around 220 something dollar. I think it's a good amount of money, and this is like my first ever payout that I received from prop firm, and it basically solidified the idea that prop firm can really achieve my goal if I use it correctly and with learning and just learn how to trade in the prop firm industry and without risking my own money, my own capital. And really, I can make some risk-free profit from the prop industry, right? This is something that I want to say, and the feeling is amazing, right? Although it's not much, only $220, but everything is good, and you can see that I'm already up in profit as well. This is like my FTMO funded account. You can see already up 1.8% right now. This is the trade I took today. I took pretty well, and then right now I'm also taking 25K funding per challenge account and also a fund 10K phase two funding per challenge account as well. And my my funding per 25K account, I'm up almost 2%. And then the phase two challenge account almost up, I would say 2.3%, something like that, right? I think it's pretty good. If I have like if I can achieve the mass allocation, you can see like 300K from funding curve, and only 2% for me is enough, right? It's a full-time monthly salary, right? 6K is a lot of money. With my full-time job, I would say it's no problem to hit 10K a month, right? Yeah, let's talk about the trade I took today. Today, I would say I took a pretty good trade. Um, but also I take some hasty trade as well. But the good thing is I manage my trade pretty well and I get out pretty quickly, right? So let's talk about the trade I took. You can see I did pretty well today. I'm not gonna lie, right? Hmm, wait a minute. Okay, basically this the trade that I took today. When I came to the chart, it's somewhere around here. 9 a.m. right now, basically mean New York open, right? And then 9 p.m. Hong Kong time, basically 8 a.m. Eastern time, right? And then when I saw, okay, when I saw four consecutive, five consecutive, here, four consecutive bullback close on this high. But right now, when I look back, is it really that strong? Probably not, right? Only one candle close on this high. And this candle, close in half. This is also close in half, and this is long rejection weight to the upside as well. So this is a really very strong bull. Is it a signal that bull have sense of urgency and it will continue pushing up? Is there any, is there a lot of buying pressure? The answer I would say is not, right. You can see that I chase, I enter a market order somewhere at the highest, but I still can manage my risk like out of the trade, right? With a minor loss. You say I enter here at the top, but I manage my risk after I see that it's okay. We fail to close above the previous high, and then we close below that. It's a high double top, and then I reverse my position. Initially, I took a buy there, but I got stop out, and then initially my stop is here, right? The start of the bull leg, right? But after I see a bad follow through, fail to close above here, I'll say okay. And the bull bar is not that strong as well. It's pretty neutral. I would say it's look like a bull like in trading range, but I got tempted and then I just enter here, hoping that price can break above there. But we cannot, but it's still fine. I enter short position here, as I mentioned before, it's a high double top. probably at a trading range high, rejecting that, and then boom, I basically, I'll say I entered, I took profit at here, right? Pretty clean trade. I would say the short, I would say the long is a little bit hasty trade, and even though we have consecutive bull bar, but the problem is it's not that strong, right? And it also closed in half instead of like close on its high rate. This is the problem, signaling that we probably will fail to break above this high rate. And then took the short there. I would say this trade I took a buy above here because I'm saying okay, probably we are still in a trading range, but this free bear bar close on the slow probably we will have a second leg down, even though we're in the trading range, probably we will have a second leg down. Also, outside bar is pretty dangerous if you do not know how to trade it, right? Just like this situation here. Yeah, it's an outside bar and it looked pretty good, and then it potentially is a bold reversal bar, reverse the previous bear move. But the problem is the outside bar. First, we have a four consecutive bear bar close on the slow with these bar also close below here, but we failed to close below here. We're still close below here, actually. So, so what's the probability that we'll have a second leg down? What is the probability that the market will potentially move down a little bit lower? I would say the probability is 80%, right? It's pretty high. And I took a buy here. I would say it's not that good idea. You can see that follow the bar is followed by bear candle, meaning that there's more seller willing to sell above this high instead of buying above it, right? And then I saw II pattern here, and then I just exit everything when price break below here, II pattern, basically like a descending triangle on a small time frame, right? It's a bad trade to just because we have a clean bull signal bar at the low of the trading range. I'll say first, this is too large of a stop loss. At least I will need a 1 to 2 risk reward ratio for me to have a consistent profit. But I would say it's not realistic to aim for 1 to 2 risk reward ratio. You can see that it's here, right? I have to take profit there. So I think it's not that realistic. And yeah, I mean the bar is just too big, right? And then the probability I would say is 50-50, so I rather do not take the trade, but I still take it anyway. So this is trade that it's a little bit, I would not say it's a bad trade because I would say it's a bad trade, right? Honestly, it's a bad trade, but I can manage my risk pretty well. I exit early, my initial stop there, but I pattern probably is price will at least have a setback down, so I exit everything there. And then when I saw okay, price pretty bear, right? When I saw this bar, at that time really wanted market enter at market, right? But I have this experience. I enter, I chasing the high, I got slapped, so I just say okay, rather wait for the bar to close, and then it closed pretty bare. Even though it did not close on a low, but it was still close well below midpoint. And then this is only seller taking profit. I don't think it's because this wick is because of both are buying eagerly, right? So I took a short as soon as this bar closed, and then it almost hit my take profit. My take profit there, aiming for at least 1 to 1 risk reward ratio. You can see that somewhere around there is my take profit because we have a surprise bear bar like that. There's 60% chance or even more 70% chance that it will move 1 to 1 risk reward ratio, right? So if you have 70% probability and then 1 to 1, then it's a consistent profitable trading strategy long term, right? And that price uh very near my take profit, but I didn't hit my take profit, so I am back to drawdown. My stop is there. Start of the bear, the start of the bear trend or bear leg, right? So I add another position and I saw this is very textbook entry for me, right? 50% pullback. You can see that is a 50% pullback, right? 50% pullback. 50% pullback, rejecting the 20 moving average. Also Michael double top, saw like signal bar. I just short everything there. Initial my stop was there, but after this bar closed somewhere around here, I moved my stop to here, right? And then yeah, I exit everything at somewhere around here, right? So my first initial trade was here, and then I exit and I enter another trade here, and then I exit everything here, which is a pretty good trade for me. And then I took a long here. I would say, okay, I took a long here as well, as we already reached the measure move of the trading range, and then we failed to close below this low. Probably it's a lower high, still a lower high, right? And then big up, big down, big confusion, probably the bottom of a trading range, and then long wick to the downside. I entered them, double top, and then also a yeah, just double top, both flat, close above this low there. Already reached measure move, and I would say aiming for 1 to 2 risk reward ratio. I would say there's a 40% chance that it will hit there, right? So I think it's still a profitable trading strategy. But the good thing is I lower down my loss size. I cut my loss size in half, right? So I'm using half the risk, and you know, I think it's good. And the worst is that I will lose $50 in my FTMO account, but I'm already up 1.7% and I'm still up in profit, so I think everything is fine. So this is my today recap. I'll say I did a pretty good job, and I really believe that prop firm can give me the leverage to capital, and then I can utilize those money to really build my own wealth and then to become an aspiring trader. Hopefully live my dream to really control in my life, right? I can do whatever I want to do with the time control and just financial freedom as well to do the thing I really love and provide to my family. But long story short, I'm still grinding, learning from my mistake. Do not be emotional, and yeah, man, just minimize those dump trade or manage my risk. Like today, I would say I think I can be a consistent profitable trader in the long term. That's it.